The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often, we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, some are strong at the broken places. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Turn your wounds into wisdom. The darkest hour has only 60 minutes. Success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. Perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding the 20th. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. In every adversity lies the seed of an equivalent advantage. In every defeat is a lesson showing you how to win the victory next time. Prosperity is not without many fears and distastes. Adversity not without many comforts and hopes. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. A problem is a chance for you to do your best. Every strike brings me closer to the next home run. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. The measure of who we are is how we react to something that doesn't go our way. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. The greater the obstacle, the more glory in overcoming it. We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. You just can't beat the person who never gives up. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me, there lay an invincible summer. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. The human capacity for burden is like bamboo, far more flexible than you'd ever believe at first glance. If you're going through hell, keep going. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Life's challenges are not supposed to paralyze you. They're supposed to help you discover who you are. Adversity has the effect of eliciting talents, which in prosperous circumstances would have lain dormant. When adversity strikes, that's when you have to be the most calm. Take a step back. Stay strong. Stay grounded and press on. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Turn your obstacles into opportunities and your problems into possibilities. The greater the storm, the brighter your rainbow. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Adversity is the first path to truth. Out of difficulties grow miracles. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Adversity is a stepping stone to success. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. Stars can't shine without darkness. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Adversity is like a strong wind. It tears away from us all but the things that cannot be torn, so that we see ourselves as we really are. Fire is the test of gold, adversity of strong men. We acquire the strength we have overcome. Sometimes adversity is what you need to face in order to become successful. The broken heart. You think you will die, but you just keep living day after terrible day. Adversity reveals genius. Prosperity conceals it. Hard times arouse an instinctive desire for authenticity. In times of great stress or adversity, it's always best to keep busy, to plow your anger and your energy into something positive. The greater the difficulty, the more the glory in surmounting it. Difficulties mastered are opportunities won. Adversity is a fact of life. It can't be controlled. What we can control is how we react to it. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In times of adversity and change, we really discover who we are and what we're made of. Kites rise highest against the wind, not with it. When we least expect it, life sets us a challenge to test our courage and willingness to change. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Adversity has ever been considered the state in which a man most easily becomes acquainted with himself. Prosperity is a great teacher. Adversity is a greater. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about. The bird a nest, the spider a web, man friendship. Adversity is the diamond dust heaven polishes its jewels with. Adversity is the mother of progress. A hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. We grow because we struggle, we learn and overcome. It is not the mountain we conquer but ourselves. Life keeps throwing me stones, and I keep finding the diamonds. Adversity causes some men to break, others to break records. One who gains strength by overcoming obstacles possesses the only strength which can overcome adversity. To have become a deeper man is the privilege of those who have suffered.